Hi, my name is Alec Kelman, and this is Deep Blue Playbook.
Man of the match down, send him money now, yeah, the cash off for Amazon. Hustle like that, the him get it from my grandpa. See him where I'ma do it on a public platform. Man of the match down, send him money now, yeah, the cash off for Amazon. Hustle like that, the him get it from my grandpa. See him where I'ma do it on a public.
Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Deep Blue Playbook. I just want to start off the video by saying it was an excellent job by the Chelsea team to get here in the finals of the Club World Cup. I'm really proud of the team. I'm proud of the players and the staff. Today, the video will be a bit different. We'll be talking about the game this weekend as well as transfer talks. But we're not going to do a breakdown video of the Fluminense game. So this week, the topic on the transfer market was Noni Madueke. He transferred to Arsenal for 52 million euros. I would say last video that I don't feel any way about him leaving the club. He's not a bad player, but I feel like Noni at Chelsea, he isn't used to his full potential. His game isn't for the system, but I wish the best for Noni going to Arsenal. In terms of the club, I guess it was we did make a profit on the selling of the player. We bought the player for 30 million euros from PSV, and we sold him for 52 million euros. So we did make a profit. Also this week we sold Petrovic. You guys know how I feel about Petrovic. I feel like Petrovic should really be at the club. We sold this guy. We sold this guy to Bournemouth for 25 million euros. And I feel like yes, we did make a profit on the sale because we bought him from the MLS team that represents New England. But yeah, we bought him for 12.5 million euros and we sold him for 15. So that's like a fifth. No, we sold him for 25, I mean. And is like that is a 50% profit, but I don't feel like that profit overweighs us selling the player, if you understand what I mean. I feel like Petrovic has so much potential, and him going to Bournemouth, I feel like the Premier League is actually going to realize how good he is. If Bournemouth can replace Kirkes and also bring in some other signings, I think Bournemouth would do very good this season, probably even come in the top 10. If they can get like a 9 for 8th place, that would be really good for them. In other news, Nicholas Jackson, he's linked with AC Milan. Right now in the club, it looking a bit sticky for Nicholas Jackson, especially after what happened inside the Fluminense game, where he had a wide open pass to Cole Palmer and he decided to shoot. Nicholas Jackson, he tends to, I don't know what to call it. He tends to overreact a lot when he's under pressure. So if you take him off inside the 80th minute and he didn't score yet, he will make a big deal out of it. I do like Nicholas Jackson as a player. I do think he can develop. But if he leaves the club, I wouldn't be. I'm not opposed to it because we did bring in Liam Delap and Joe Pedro, and both of these players can bring to the club what Jackson brings to the club and possibly even more. But Nicholas Jackson, he's linked with AC Milan, and we can see where this goes. Mike Pinder, he's set to go to Strasbourg in France after the Club World Cup, but he honestly, I don't think he ever played a game for Chelsea. So, I mean, that's good for Strasbourg in France. Um, so now we'll be talking about the game against PSG on Sunday. Um, this game would be perfect for the Chelsea team to really see and interact with the top level of football inside Europe, seeing that we're going to play Champions League for the first time in a while. And who's the best? And who other than the team that won Champions League last season to show us that? So we'll be playing PSG. They won the Champions League last season. They're a very complete team, a very well-rounded team. Um, Everyone inside the media always says that they are so impressed with PSG on how they played, just because like they don't have a superstar, and they they actually defeated a lot of big teams to be in this final. They defeated Bayern Munich, they defeated Real Madrid, and they also defeated into Miami. And all of these games, they dominated the game. So this is going to be a good game. We'll speak about it more after these few topics that I want to bring up. That everyone inside our team, the Chelsea team, is fit. Um, So Reece James is fit, Romeo Lavia is fit, and I think both managers has been with the team for a year, and they both won a European trophy this season. So the quality of the teams both are not in question, but what I must say is that PSG played Real Madrid inside the semifinals, but a lot of people don't realize that Alonso just came to this team and he already transformed it. So I think that if Alonso was at the club for a bit longer, I think that the game wouldn't be so dominant. I think if PSG won the game, it would have been a 1-0 or probably a 2-1. But um, if they but if the teams meet past again this season, it would definitely be a good game. But back to Chelsea and PSG, I think the battle within this game will be in the midfield. PSG and Chelsea both have very complete players in midfield. For example, just comparing the two teams and their midfields, Vitinha and Romeo Lavia, they both play a ball retention game where I mentioned Romeo Lavia already. I said that he's very good at receiving the ball and soaking in pressure and driving forward with the ball. And Vitinha's game is very much like that. The same with Fabian Ruiz and Enzo Fernandez. Both of these players are how to say, they're attacking minded, but they're not attacking midfielders. They're both eights. They both get forward. They both are engines in the midfield, and I think that's gonna be a good um, clash to watch, as well as Nino Mendes and Neto. Both of these players are very pacey. Both of these players are very energetic. Um, I would like to see how Reece James reacts to Nino Mendes um, defending, but I think the game will be very good. My predict my predicted lineup for Chelsea is Sanchez and Bar. We'll start. I think we're gonna start with Cucurella, Corwell, Chalobah, and Reece James in the back. In the pivot, we're gonna have Enzo Fernandez and um, Caicedo, and I think that we're going to bring on Romeo Lavia sometime within the second half. In front of them, we're going to have Cole Palmer, and then on the wings, we're going to have Neto and Christopher and Cuckoo. And then up top, we're gonna have Joe Pedro. Joe Pedro just had an excellent game against Fluminense, and I think that Enzo Maresca is going to start him again just based off of that performance. But my concerns going into the game is I don't want Enzo Maresca to experiment in this game. For the tournament, he has been experimenting, and it's a good thing to see him experimenting with the squad going into the 2025-2026 season. But I just don't think this game would be the game to do that, seeing that it's the finals, and it's always good to get a trophy. Um, the players I'm concerned about is Christopher Nkuku and Robert Sanchez. As you know, Robert Sanchez is not very good with distributing the football, especially to feet. Um, he with PSG and their high press, I really hope that they don't pin the ball on Sanchez and force him to play with his feet. Seeing that he is someone that makes a lot of mistakes inside that area. Um, but we don't have anyone else to replace him, and we sold Prechovic. So I really hope that we go to the market now and really buy a goalkeeper. Christopher Nkuku, he has been playing good this tournament, but I don't think that he's at the quality to be starting this game. But I think that he can do a performance, and I don't think he will bring down the team. Or I'm not worried about him making a mistake. I'm just saying that I think that we should have a higher quality player in that position. But the transfer window isn't finished yet, and this is only my prediction. Enzo Maresca can always start a different lineup. But just ending the video, I would like to say that my match prediction is 2-1 to Chelsea. I'm going into the game with high hopes. I'm really hoping that the guys come up with a win and that we can lift a trophy Sunday. Um, After the game, I will do my match reaction. I may have a guest on the video after the game. And thanks, guys, for watching. Enjoy your weekend.